Thanks very much indeed for taking the time out for us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you again. It's great to be back, and it's great to have you back doing APA TV and Web's Edge.
Thank you. So, but back in San Francisco, it's great and exciting, isn't it, to have the whole team back together again?
Yes, Joe, and the numbers are showing it. We started last year in New Orleans with a smaller meeting and began to see more people turned up there than we thought would. And it's happening again here. That people are ready to come back to an in-person meeting to meet with their colleagues, break bread with their colleagues, but also get state-of-the-art education, of cutting-edge stuff of those to psychiatry for them to take back to their practices.
On my way in this morning, passing the banners and the APA registration, I couldn't help but notice the theme of the conference: Innovate, Collaborate, and Motivate. Great words. Why did you pick them?
So it's the president who picked it. I have to thank Professor Berendell for picking that theme. And I think it is because it shows the positive of where we're going. We are innovative now in psychiatry. It's not like 4 or 5 decades ago, and I think the way we see it now is, how can we get the members excited to the future of psychiatry and what we're doing? And changes of a healthcare system is part of that. And I think that's what Dr. Brendel was thinking about when she chose the title.
Another thing that you're doing is the Mental Health Care Works campaign.
Yes.
Talk us through that.
So, it's come slowly to me and to the foundation that we realize that in some ways mental health is still stigmatized, even though coming out of COVID, where everyone, and I mean everyone, at one point had some form of mental health issue, be it depression, anxiety, PTSD, and we've come out of that, and we hope that people don't forget that mental health is just like any other illness. You can prevent it, you can do early intervention, you can treat it, and you can recover from it. So I think part of what we're looking at now doing here is, how do we begin to normalize mental health? So for instance, we will no longer use the word stigma. We're the last of the illnesses that still refer to themselves as we stigmatize by doing it. We have enough medications and enough treatments today and enough research coming that's going to revolutionize psychiatry. So it's going to be a very positive campaign as to the positive of getting mental health care, getting substance abuse health care, and moving forward, just like any other illness. Diabetes, hypertension does the exact same thing. I think we're going to try to replicate that.
You've got a lot of people coming, a lot of people may be coming to the meeting for the first time. What's your message to people coming along this week?
That you come to this meeting, one, for state-of-the-art psychiatry, from, as I said, from prevention, early intervention, treatment, and recovery. But you also come here to hear some of the great psychiatrists in their research, both clinical research and also then obviously scientific advances research. But it's also that you're here to see your colleagues. I did my residency training, many, many years ago. I still bump into people from my year here, and yet I can go the rest of the whole year never ever talking to them. So it gets that camaraderie again, and it's even with the younger generation, they beginning to realize that this is their home. This is where they need to come for their education, but also for the relationships that they have with psychiatrists and their fellows across the time span that they practice.
Final question. 2023, it feels to me that your members are playing an ever more significant role in healthcare in America today. Do you feel that?
I do. I think people realize that during COVID, that a depression or anxiety or some PTSD, they lost people that they loved, that you can get treatment for it. We have really good medications that really can help you. Psychotherapy can help you. And I think that's what we've got to think now about psychiatry. It's put the old ideas away and move into the future, and you'll do better and your patients will do better.
So thanks ever so much. Really a pleasure to speak to you. Thanks.
Wonderful to be back here.
Thanks.
Thank you.